I'd rather roll down and get it out the way. Hop up in the beam, be about my day. Start a play. My little brother X, he the coolest MC with my hands free deck. Much love and respect to the rappers I name. I spared it out of love, ain't about that fame. It's a whole new game with these young whippersnappers. They all around campus, stepping like cappers, rapping on masters, bachelor's degree. All my old heads in the place to be. We get down. 11-11 crown. We royal and we brown. We the ones that get the kids in the pyramids, biz being built from the ground. I like how that sounds. Right turn right now. Left turn top down. We out.
This is not the craziest thing I've read all week. DoorDash is trying a new way of making deliveries, and it doesn't involve gig workers. This is September the 25th, and they dropped this at 3:07 a.m. on September the 25th. Check this out. It says DoorDash is partnering with two companies to use hourly employees with benefits. Is that not a smack in the face to all of these gig workers that's been pushing DoorDash for all these years, including you, Pedro? Is that not a smack in the face? DoorDash has partnered with two companies to use our employees with benefits. All these DoorDash drivers that's been doing this for years got kids. They got, no health insurance, no dental plan. And DoorDash is like, hey, we're going to start using hourly employees and people with benefits. That's a change for a delivery service that's built this business on contractors who are paid per gig. You telling me? One of the companies says it's using it. One of the companies it's using said it offers gig work mentality with a career mindset. Man, this right here is killing me right now because I'm reading this. I'm like, you are kidding me. Is this not a smack in the face of everybody who has built DoorDash to this point that they can actually pay people and give them benefits? Man, retirement probably, health benefits, everything else. They're doing away with gig workers. I'm telling you, gig workers, if you don't have the potential to do clients and stuff and start your own business, oh, you're done. You're done. Let's read down to the bottom. It says, wait a minute, here we go right here. It says DoorDash is experimenting with using employees with benefits, not just independent contractors, to make deliveries. Slap in the face. The delivery service is working with at least two local deliveries providers, one in Austin and another in Fresno, California, through its local commerce service partner program. The local providers handle hiring the employees, but the orders that they fill come from DoorDash. Both companies' websites saying they're hiring W-2 employees. That's a big change from the gig worker model that DoorDash and other delivery services have largely built their business around. Man, this is a smack in the face. I'm reading this in just complete disbelief. They could have been taking care of all these DoorDash workers who've been having car accidents, who've been having kids, who's been getting evicted, come on now, come on. Though small in scale, the partnerships represent a fundamentally different business model from the one that DoorDash has used to become one of the world's largest delivery services. Since its founding in 2013, DoorDash has relied on independent contractors who are generally paid for each delivery they complete and have more flexibility about when they work than traditional employees. Uber, Lyft, Instacart, and other delivery companies have also relied on gig workers to build their business, leading millions of people in the U.S. into the gig economy. That's why we're doing private rides. We know the gig economy is changing. We're getting out of the gig economy. You need to start getting you some business cards, start making phone calls to insurance agents, getting you some insurance set up. You need to, commercial insurance is cheaper than what you're letting these apps charge you for anyways. So you're better off hitting your nose to the grindstone and doing this as a business for real. They're taking over. They're taking over everything. This is crazy. But using employees who are paid hourly and work shifts up to several hours a time could ensure DoorDash always has people on hand to make deliveries, a company spokesperson said. That means like declining orders ain't gonna make a difference. They're just gonna have the employees doing it. So the gig workers, the independent contractors, gonna go broke because they're just gonna say, well, we got employees doing it anyways. Who's getting, benefits, getting an hourly wage, probably got a retirement package, probably got 401k, and all you people just sitting around declining, orders. Oh, that's trash order. Yeah, you're not gonna be getting paid. You're gonna be probably getting late because they're never gonna raise the prices. They're just gonna have you just taking pigeon pay or just getting rid of you altogether. We remain committed to preserving and protecting the flexibility of independent work that is the vast majority of Dashers prefer. the DoorDash spokesperson said, referring to the company's independent contractors. However, we also know that there is a small subset of workers who prefer set schedules and the predictability of W-2 work, which is why we're piloting LCSP in select markets to focus on maintaining healthy supply levels and supplement the handling of new and different types of orders, the spokesperson added. LCSPs are local commerce service providers. More hands in the pockets. That's what I call it. More hands in the pockets. That's why they're going to start charging people a lot more for these orders, but paying people a lot less. So, or a business that operates their own delivery business and employ their own fleet of delivery associates who fulfill deliveries offered through DoorDash platform. One of the partner companies, Fresno Logistics, says on its website that it offers high-quality logistics services to restaurants, grocery and convenience stores, and a variety of other businesses, e.g., retail in Fresno, California, and through the DoorDash platform. Catering is going to dry up. Anybody who's doing catering on DoorDash, catering orders are going to go through these service providers. Anything that pays a whole lot is going to go through these service providers. All the cheap pigeon pay, that's what's going to end up happening, going to all these independent contractors. You're going to get priced out of the market, because why would they give pigeon pay to the people who have employees and got to pay benefits and everything else, but the independent contractors going to get the better pay? They're not going to do that. The pigeon pay is going to end up being all the independent contractors getting, 50 cents a mile, 30 cents a mile, $1.98 for an order going 7 miles. That's what y'all going to be getting as independent contractors. They're going to give that to employees. Sure, at some point, they're going to say, well, we're going to start letting employees do every order across the board, and you won't even see any pay because they're going to get paid hourly. So they'll just say, hey, we just do whatever you throw on my slate. They're going to charge customers whatever they want to charge customers, and the hourly people are going to just deliver it because it's on their plate already. Let's see if this thing, yeah, here we go. Fresno Logistics touts the benefits for potential hires, including a $16 an hour wage, tips, reimbursement for miles driven while on the job, health care, and paid time off. You're kidding me. Let me read this again, because let me rub my eyes real quick. Hold up, because I don't think I read that right. If they doing all of this, what I just read, and they don't give this to independent contractors, oh, we don't have enough money to give this to independent. This is a slap in the face. Let me read this again. Fresno Logistics touts, brags, basically, the benefits for potential hires, including a $16 an hour wage, and Uber was going to leave for $15 an hour, tips, reimbursements for miles driven while on the job, health care, and paid time off. While not a direct comparison, that's much more than some gig deliveries take home. Are you serious? Yeah, while not a direct comparison, that's much more. Oh, yeah, it's a whole lot more. Because $16 an hour, plus you get your tips, plus reimbursement for your miles driven, and you get health care, and you get paid time off. I'm sorry, but DoorDashers and Uber Eats people, this is pigeon. Y'all be getting pigeon pay compared to this. These people are getting all good money. You're getting $16 an hour to take home, guaranteed. Then you're getting all your tips. Then you're getting reimbursed for all the miles you've been. I'm sorry. I would walk away from DoorDash and Uber Eats right now and be like, you know what? If this is how y'all gonna do us dirty, we building y'all company, and this is how y'all gonna do us. This is a slap in the face of every Dasher out there who's been doing this. Come on, this is a pilot program. Ain't no pilot program. They're planning on getting rid of y'all. They plan on pigeoning y'all out of there. A UC Berkeley study this year found that many make less than minimum wage after accounting for expenses such as gas. Of course you make less than minimum wage. The Austin-based LCSP1, meanwhile, says on its website, it pays W-2 workers $13 an hour plus tips and a reimbursement of 10 cents a mile. Full-time delivery employees work 4 10-hour shifts scheduled Monday through Friday each week, while part-time workers must make at least 20 hours worth of deliveries. You don't see no more 80-hour deliveries. Look at that. 4 10-hour shifts and you're good. 4 10-hour shifts and you're going to be okay. You're getting, paid time off. You're getting health care. You're getting $16 an hour. You're getting all your tips. You're getting reimbursed for your miles driven. I'm telling you, independent contractors on DoorDash, you guys are looking like y'all growing feathers, man. Y'all turning into pigeons. I mean, y'all seriously getting beaks on y'all faces right now. As I'm reading this, I'm seeing beaks come on y'all face like pigeon beaks. This is crazy right here. Let me see if they got some more in here. Yep, the company also says it offers employees gig work mentality with a career mindset. Fresno Logistics and LCP1 did not respond to requests for comment from Business Insider. Gig workers lack many of the benefits and legal protections that W-2 employees get. Some gig workers have said that their pay has decreased over the past few years, especially compared to 2020, when demand for groceries, delivery of groceries, takeout food, and other goods rose. Others have had their accounts on the delivery app deactivated with little or no explanation. And some gig workers have pointed to performance metrics such as the percentage of potential orders that they accept, saying that they make the work more like a traditional job. Now, the fact is, if y'all get deactivated, you don't get unemployment. These people will be unemployed. When they become unemployed, they get unemployment. This is like the biggest slap in the face of everybody who's been working on these apps. The biggest slap in the face, because they know they are running real close to that line of the Sherman Antitrust Act. Because if we're our independent contractors and they're deactivating, they're doing, they know that these investigations are on the way. That I'm telling you right up the front. Because why would they do this? Why would they pay more to make somebody an employee with benefits, with 401k, with reimbursement for gas? Why would they do that unless they knew there was investigations on the way for how they're treating independent contractors? Oh, this is a pilot program. We're going to see how this works out. And in the pilot program, this is really happening. This is going to end up being spread across different markets. There's going to be employees embedded in every market. And as an employees take over, guess what? Independent contractors are going to be deactivated because they can. They'll get rid of you because they can. And they don't have no unemployment insurance to do it. No unemployment has to be paid to get rid of any independent contractor out there. So, of course, this will be happening. Let's see. Making deliveries as an employer could solve some of those problems by giving workers more predictable pay and reimbursement them for miles driven. The amount delivery services pay gig workers has been going up in some cities too. New York City and Seattle recently enacted laws meant to raise gig workers' pay. So, hey, do you work for a gig service and have a story about the ride shirt? At the bottom right there, reach out to us at abittery@businessinsider.com. But again, why would they sit up there and agree to give these people retirement, health care, all these benefits if something major wasn't about to happen? I think something major is about to happen. They know they're about to get investigated. Something is about to happen, and these apps are scared. There's no way that they're going to do this in front of everybody's faces. That's like one day if they just decide on hiring drivers as employees and saying, we're going to give drivers, all drivers are going to get $40 an hour, benefits, 401k, health insurance. Imagine that happen. Man, they would be pissed. All of us will be like, you're kidding me. $40 an hour plus benefits, 401k, mileage reimbursement, paid time off, and I'm still an independent contractor here fighting for myself. Oh, I will be doing private rides. Trust me. Because I'm not going to be no pigeon watching other people get paid while I'm being a pigeon, sitting on the sidelines bankrolling this company that's turning us into pigeons every day. Why would we be bankrolling these people when they're just putting us down further and further? They know they can do better. Again, another third-party contractor is coming in, more mouths to feed. Now you got more mouths to feed, more legislation, more taxes to be paid, more, politicians dealing with it. This is something more serious than what this little article is leading to believe. There's something going on in the background making them decide on doing this. Because if DoorDash is doing amazing and doing just fine with independent contractors, there's nothing to worry about. Everything's going, it's a well-oiled machine. Why would they be moving to a more expensive model? Because settlements and lawsuits are going to be way more expensive and they won't get any more benefit out of independent contractors suing them over and over and over. Because if independent contractors and class action lawsuits keep suing these people over and over and over, they ain't getting no benefit from it. They might as well say, hey, let's just not pay lawsuits. Let's just make these people employees. We might just get his money to employees and so we can still use them to go deliver all these orders because they have to take these orders. They can't say no. As an employee, you're paid hourly and we're paying you for all this stuff. So you got to take the $1.98 for 5 miles. But really, it won't even be like that. It'll be like, earned by time, basically, is what it'll be like. You're being an employee with benefits and everything else. You'll be working 4 10-hour shifts. If you're part-time, at least 20 hours. This is a slap in the face of all DoorDashers. This is funny.